I'm going to start this off by saying this is going to be a weird-ass video where I overshare on a bunch of things that I probably shouldn't share with the internet, but, you know, who cares? So anyway, yeah, that's your warning or whatever. I don't know what to call it. It's your warning. Anyway, yeah, as the title says, I'm a virgin. I've never kissed a girl. I've never held hands with a girl. I've obviously never had sex. And, you know, being an insecure teenager, I should be a lot more, like, secretive about that. You know, most people that are virgins aren't really all that talkative about it. They're not very open about the fact that they're virgins. But here I am uploading a YouTube video about it, so obviously I'm a lot more, like, secure about it. I'm not, like, that insecure about the fact that I'm a virgin. And, like, you know, I've had girlfriends, and, like, I've had had girlfriends and stuff. Like, I've never dated a man before. I've always dated women. I've been in 3 relationships. This is my 3rd one currently. And, you know, I've made it very, I've been open to my past girlfriends about the fact that I'm not really all that, like, I'm never gonna make the first move. The only way I'm gonna lose my virginity is if they make the first move. I'm never gonna make the first move and, like, put my hand on her shoulder and lean in to kiss her or anything. I'm a lot more of, like, a companionship type person. I'm a lot more romantic. I don't like to be touched, or, like, I don't like touching other people or, like, being touched. There's, like, 3 people that I allow to touch me, and, like, my own parents aren't even allowed to touch me. That's how, like, weird it is with me. It's not like a trigger. It's just, like, I don't prefer to be touched in, like, any manner. Obviously that, like, you know, that makes it a lot more difficult for me to really enjoy anything sexual. But, like, I guess you could say I'm pansexual is the word I would use, but I would prefer to be called pan-romantic, because I prefer romance and, like, love and affection and companionship over anything like sex. This isn't to say, like, I'm proud of the fact that I've never kissed a girl. Like, no one's proud of that fact. No one's like, hey, yeah, I'm leading a virginity chant. Let's go, virgins. I'm not like that cringy. But, like, I'm just indifferent about it. I'm just indifferent towards that kind of stuff. I really don't care either way. I can live and die a virgin, and I don't care. It's just not something that I really think about all that often, like, almost ever. And, you know, I've come to terms with that fact because, like, being a teenager, you're supposed to, like, you know, coming of age and being a teenager, a big part of that is, like, having your first kiss, doing all that kind of stuff, parking a car with a girl, and, like, all that kind of stuff. And, like, you know, I'm kind of an odd man out where I just don't want to do any of that kind of stuff. And, you know, I'm okay with that. Like, you know, I've accepted that. Like, you know, I'm just different. And, like, I'm okay with it. I don't know, I don't really care all that much about it. And, you know, I had this epiphany, like, a year or 2 ago. I was sitting in my bed, and I was just sitting there like, I don't like sex. And, like, I used to think that I was asexual because I didn't find women attractive. And this was back whenever I was, like a Christian, I guess. So I didn't even consider the thought of me being gay at that time. So I just thought, you know, I'm probably asexual. And then I realized, like, okay, men can be attractive too, I guess. You know, men are, you know, they're very hot. And then I got a girlfriend, and then I was like, you know, I guess women are okay. Like, I don't mind being bisexual, because I thought, like, okay, I guess I'm bisexual then. And then I got a transgender girlfriend, and I was like, okay, I'm pansexual, because pansexual means that you'd like date anyone of any gender, I think. I'm not sure on the official term, but from what I remember, pansexual is, like, you'd date anyone, whether they're, like, trans or, like, a man, a woman, like, whatever. And, like, that's what it is for me. And I've changed sexualities, like, 5 times in the past year or 2. Hopefully I can stick with this one, but, you know, I'm a liberal, so I change my opinion all the time. I'm a teenage liberal, so I'm going to change my opinions all the time. Anyway, yeah, this is a weird video to make, so I'm going to upload this to YouTube and see how it goes.